you guys for coming back for another video. I'm C.
And I'm T.
And we are CNT TV. Guys, we have got to get into, we just jumping straight into it. We just jumping straight into it because I know everyone has seen it all over the media.
We have to give our take. We have to give our take.
We got to just jump straight into this. The Drake and Kendrick beef. I don't even know if we can call it a beef because Kendrick is beating the dead horse. The horse is dead, and he's still beating it.
The surprise album, y'all.
So good.
I've been playing it nonstop since it dropped on Friday. I was so excited. I sent it to everybody I could think of. I'm like, y'all, he dropped.
And he dropped it at it was a random time. It was like noon.
It wasn't at midnight.
Our time.
Yeah,
no, it was like noon.
Midnight, yeah.
Like Texas time. I don't know what time it went everywhere else, but like noon, Apple Music here in Texas got it.
As soon as I caught wind, it was up and it was stuck.
I like how he raps because it sounds like he's rapping like this on the album. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like he like rapping between like he got a point to prove. Like
I have
a
quite
parent
a few
talking
favorites.
to a kid.
I have quite a few favorites.
Luther?
I like Gloria. I like Luther.
It's so good.
I like, what was the,
Him and SZA gonna get a
I like
Grammy for
Whacked
that.
Out Murals.
Oh, so good.
Whacked Out Murals, sorry.
Murals, yeah.
Whacked Out Murals, yes. Like, it was just a bop from beginning to end. I know some people didn't like a few of them. I think there was like 2 or 3 that I know some people just didn't care for as like the rest of the CD. But I feel like out of 12, if you only don't like 2 or 3, that's not bad.
Yeah, I would give it overall, because nothing's perfect.
No.
So I would give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give like a
if I had to
9.6,
rate it.
9.7.
Yeah, I give it that, like a 9.5 out of 10. My favorites on there was Turn the TV Off. I am very much a hyper-focused girl, so when he was like, mustard!
Loved it. And just the fact he just yelling like that. Somebody gotta do it.
Was
I'm like,
feeling
Kendrick.
Was feeling it.
Kendrick.
There it is.
Squabble Up. I love Squabble Up.
Squabble Up's good.
What's another
Luther was
one?
good.
Hold on. I want to see it in order, and I can tell you which one. I like Men at the Garden. I like it. I really do. I like that one too.
That's cool. I like Reincarnated.
Hey now. I'm not. I just can't pick one favorite. I just can't. Can't.
So I like Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, Luther.
I like Hard Part 6.
Like Reincarnated.
I love the SWV.
Yes. TV Off, clearly a favorite. Did Drake have a song called Heart Part 6?
I feel like I heard that before. I think he did.
Go to Apple Music right now. Type in Heart Part 6. Or did Drake have something called Heart Part 6?
I think he did, didn't he?
I thought he did. Did he not?
Maybe he didn't.
Go to Google.
I thought I could have sworn I heard that name
he had
before.
One too.
We could be tripping, but I feel like I heard that before, or maybe it was like a play on like a song that Drake came out with.
Could be the Mandela effect playing with us. Maybe our memories are a part of the people who remember that.
No, I don't think so. I really feel like Drake had a song. Yes, the Heart Part 6. I'm like, are we tripping?
That's why I was like, I know he had a song called that.
Yeah, I think that was like during the beef, but I really wasn't paying attention to Drake, if I'm being honest, through most of the beef.
What is this? The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
I have heard this song.
Was this a Kendrick diss?
Yeah, I believe it was during the diss.
And then he
turned around and made it. Kendrick is diabolical, but I love it. I love to see it. Like, kudos to you, Kendrick.
Absolutely.
Kudos to you.
Absolutely. Because Kendrick was like, I'm putting my foot on your neck.
And other people were like,
and
so over. Not like us. They're like, they're just beating it into being. And you know what's crazy? Now it doesn't even on the album.
So that means on the album, which means, and you know, some artists will strategically do that. They will put a song that went, platinum, went #1, that did all these things. They put it on their album because it doesn't count towards first week, but it does count towards overall album sales.
But it's not even on.
And he did not put that on there,
which
is
makes
a confident move.
People think that that's not the actual album. They think that's just something he's dropping.
That could just be a mixtape.
Yeah, so people think that he has like an actual like full body of work album, like hitting, like just.
No, he probably does have one.
Probably does. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped another one in because he's doing Super Bowl. Super Bowl is literally in Three months. We're in November. Super Bowl's in February 9th.
So he does need some songs.
Yes, and that gives us plenty of time to learn them. So if he wants to perform anything from this new project,
I feel like everybody's gonna be sea walking on Squabble Up.
I like the video. It was different.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna have to watch it.
I definitely saw it. It's very different. I think I like Not Like Us video a little better just because it was more, animated. It had a lot more different parts to it, and it was like in the middle of the disc. So in the battle rather, and the war between him and Drake. But I mean, I liked it. I like Squabble Up. Like,
I haven't seen it yet, but I do plan on.
I do quite enjoy it though.
Yeah.
Speaking of the back and forth, Drake. The fact, I don't know if anybody's heard, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard, it's been all over the blogs and all over the news. This man has decided to allegedly. Well, no, it's court documents. He's definitely put out a lawsuit against Universal Music Group and I didn't even realize, I don't know how I knew that they were both with Universal Music Group, and I don't know how I forgot they were label mates. And this whole thing has been going down between two of their labels. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Before though, who was on a label together and was beefing?
I don't know.
Was it not? No, 50
probably back in the day.
But I feel like this has happened before.
Probably back in the day.
Yeah.
And so he allegedly, if you want to say allegedly, just so we won't have to worry about anybody saying anything to us. Allegedly, he is suing Universal Music Group. He's claiming that they had now the whole payola thing kind of threw me off. And if you know what payola is, pretty much when record companies, they'll pay off DJs to keep spinning records in high volume to keep getting it out there to the masses.
They pay the DJs, radio stations.
They pay them all.
People in the clubs.
That's allegedly what he's accusing them of.
Allegedly.
Doing payola. And that's crazy because he's still in the contract with UMG.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because I think he still has earners. And he has another album he has to put out under contract with them.
And he has a $400 million deal with Universal Music Group.
That's
allegedly.
Crazy. That's crazy. So and I don't know. I think that's kind of whack that he just won't take his L and keep it pushing. Because you've given out L's, just take one. It's okay. It was, you keep it on wax. And now you want to get the legalities into it. And I was watching, Gil's Arena earlier. I love Gil's Arena. And they were mentioning how he could possibly, or he may end up suing Kendrick for defamation of character. But when I went back and looked at the lyrics, the only thing that I can remember vividly that he did say, but he also said, I heard you like I'm young. He didn't say, oh, I saw you or you are a pedophile. He was just like, I heard you like I'm young, and that's not him accusing. He's saying, I heard it, so therefore it's considered hearsay. So you can't sue someone for hearsay. That means I heard someone say it, I said it,
I think
but he's not saying it's fact.
Yeah, but I think it's weird that he's suing Universal and Spotify, and he hasn't said anything. Because Drake hasn't said anything about Kendrick calling him that.
No.
But he's suing Universal.
Well, I heard he filed another lawsuit today in regards to the whole pedophile.
He filed another one, but it wasn't with that. It was like an additional add-on on top of
what he filed yesterday.
But it didn't have anything to do with that particular bar, and it didn't have anything to do with Kendrick. It was more so he has something against Lucian Grange, which is the CEO at Universal.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, he has something against Lucian Grange.
Forever gonna say allegedly, y'all, we don't know these to be facts. This is just what we are hearing and seeing on the internet. So this is alleged. We just wanted to give our take. I just think that's really whack of Drake, and I love Drake. I love him. I think he's a great artist. I think he's a great person, but I just feel like he's kind of just taking it a little too far because he also hit below the belt. You also called this man woman beater. You claimed that the paternity of his children was his friend's children, that his wife was cheating on him, or fiance was cheating on him. Like, y'all both hit below the belt. So it's just like you can't give a lick and don't want to take a lick. So if you don't want to get in the field, then don't start. Don't get out there.
Yes, and he begged Kendrick. He kept saying, drop, just drop. Oh, you dropping all this Shakespeare type music. Give us something that you don't give us nothing to dance to. You begged for Not Like Us.
It's like, I could take it there, but we could really take it there.
I think he was thinking it was going to be another Pusha T Meek Mill situation.
Right.
And
this is not that.
Unfortunately, it was not
you
that.
ran into an elite lyricist, and now you're mad.
And Kendrick also has a lot of love and support from his peers, whereas Drake allegedly has done a lot of shady things to the men in the industry. And so that's ruined, his relationships with a lot of people. And then, allegedly Drake and Jay-Z have some beef. And I think that's interesting that since allegedly they have beef, Jay-Z, who we all know is one of the musical directors for the Super Bowl, went and found Kendrick.
Interesting.
I'm not saying that Mr. Carter did that intentionally, but it's an interesting coincidence.
Like, winky dink. Interesting winky dink.
But I think that's what I think Drake relied so much because Meek and Pusha T does have the respect of a lot of rappers, but he's not as internationally known as Drake. Like, people know Drake beyond the U.S.
Right.
Pusha T is more popular within certain circles in the United States. It's because it's not even everywhere in the U.S. It's just certain. So really, in hip hop rap culture, we know who Pusha T is because of hip hop rap culture. Drake is more of a pop and hip hop and rap artist. Right. So people know him outside of this. So I think it was like, okay, I saw what happened with Pusha T. I saw what happened with Meek Mill, which we can't pretend DJs was spinning back to back like crazy.
They were.
Like crazy.
They were
playing that so like crazy.
It's like, it's cool when people do it for me, but when it's against me, I have a problem with it. Like, man, let your nuts drop. You all right? It's okay. It's okay, baby. Yeah. It's okay. It's like, just take your L. It's okay. We still gonna love you tomorrow. So just
I was listening to Drake's records the other day. Like, I'm not a person who gets really just caught up in rap beef because, like, I don't know these people. It doesn't affect me personally because I don't know them. But I do think some of the things that people are alleging about Drake also hurt him. And I think because he never came out and fully denied it, any of those things. Right. It made it look a little crazy, but I still like his catalog until we know. Until we know for sure.
Talented artist. Yes, like, no one's taking that away from him.
No,
it's just that the way that you're moving post the beef, it's a little suspicious,
and it's making it look like the things that Kendrick was saying about him, like wanting the culture for a look and wanting the culture for, et cetera, et cetera. It's making it look like he's living up to what Kendrick said about him. Like, you run into Atlanta when you need a check balance because, they've shown that he's been in the studio with different people. That he's trying to get, that he's trying to, allegedly him and Future are trying to squash their beef. And, Kendrick did say that, I'm not saying it's true. This is just
allegedly
the opinion of me. And anything outside of that is alleged, but those are in the lyrics, though.
They are.
Kendrick
did
say that.
Just Google it,
in the lyrics. You can Google it. You can go to Genius on Spotify and Apple Music, and you can look it up.
Facts.
But I think he is, like, even people who don't get, like, Kev on Stage, one of our favorite comedians and internet personalities. Shout out to Kev on Stage. He made a comment and said that, and he was just like, I'm not a Twitter think piece person. He was like, but does Drake not see how putting a lawsuit out against a record is living up to the allegations of doing things that are caucus-y when trying to block the success of a black...
Caucus is hilarious.
Caucus
is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you think? Like, I feel like that is a non-black move to do something like that.
Because my thing is, in typical rap beef culture, you keep it on wax. Then you just move on. You either you say what you say, they say what they say. The court of public opinion decides who won, and then you either take your L, take your win, you get on about your business. Like, this is just crazy.
If that was Megan, like if Megan sued Nicki over Bigfoot, everyone would have been dragging her from here to Timbuktu. If Nicki would have sued Megan over these hoes ain't mad at Megan, they mad at Megan's law, they would have dragged Nicki from here to Timbuktu. But Drake is doing it, and a lot of these hip hop male publications are saying nothing.
People pick and choose who can do it. They just pick and choose, and I don't like that.
Because I'm surprised Joe Budden hasn't said, as of today.
We haven't seen it, but please believe me, he will, baby.
And I'm surprised Charlamagne hasn't said anything.
Oh, they will.
Yet because
well, they mentioned. I'm pretty sure they mentioned on Breakfast Club. I'm pretty sure they brought it up in, like, just the mess of the hot topics. I'm sure. But baby, Joe Budden's definitely gonna talk about it. I would be super surprised if he doesn't talk about it on his show.
Okay,
they probably just haven't dropped it.
I'm ready to see.
I'm pretty sure if they have not recorded, they're probably going to record it very soon, or already haven't dropped the shit. Because Joe Budden, I watch his podcast too. Yeah, and he's definitely gonna talk about it.
I'm anxious to see what he's gonna say. I also want to.
So we definitely have to tune into that and see.
Didn't somebody call him the Beige Rage? Who calls him the Beige Rage? I've seen it online. Allegedly. I
like Joe Budden. Joe Budden's a mess on Love and Hip Hop, but I like him anyway.
Yeah.
I love Joe Budden. He's interesting to watch. He's good. He's good for TV. He's good for podcasts. He always has an opinion that he knows is gonna raise eyebrows and stir up conversation. So he's good at what he does. The man's a genius. He knows what he's doing. So I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, he's been in the public spaces for a long time. So he knows how to get people talking.
Back to pump it up. All right, my boy. Pump.
Just lays.
That's hilarious.
It is, but like on a mental health thing, I do wonder how he's dealing with it. I wonder how Drake is dealing with that because again, you went from being like the golden boy.
He's been real quiet lately.
And he cut all of his hair off. And they say when we cut our hair, it's because we going through something. He cut all his hair off.
I haven't even paid no mind to him, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been on checking on his social media or anything.
No, I just saw a clip of him talking to somebody.
No, it was cut off.
Yeah, he cut all of his hair off. Back to the waves. So
I think he's handsome with the waves, so I don't mind.
But Drake with the waves was spitting. So maybe we gonna get Drake with the waves.
Maybe he'll drop something. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like let it ride, big dog.
I think
let it ride. Get back to what you do because you do it well. So we don't need.
I think he should take a year off. I think he should ghostwrite because they say he ghostwrites for a lot of female rappers. I think he should take a year off. I think he should ghostwrite for a lot of female rappers. Get himself back together in a good space mentally, and then when he moves forward, not even address this.
And let it be water under the bridge.
I feel like that's the best way to do it.
Because it's not. I don't think it's gonna hurt his money at all. Truthfully, I don't think it's gonna hurt his money at all.
No,
Drake is Drake. Drake
allegedly,
is gonna always
he
be
has
Drake.
a $400 million deal with
Drake
Universal Music.
Drake. He's not losing no money.
No, but suing the label that you're still a part of,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's bold.
That's very bold.
I don't know who his lawyers. I don't know who his lawyers are or who signed off on that. But that is, I'm really curious how that's gonna turn out.
They can shelve him,
they're gonna sell it out
keep
of court.
him deadlocked in a contract, and never let him release that album.
We're gonna follow this one, y'all.
And then that's gonna suck for all of his OVO artists because OVO is underneath Drake, who's underneath Universal. That's gonna suck. So I feel for him. I feel for Young Money. Young Money going through some things with Lil Wayne going through some stuff. Then they say, Nicki going through some stuff, and now Drake going through some stuff. I feel for Young Money. They held it down from 2008 to like 2017. So they had a
really good run. Right.
But they are
nobody's touching
through it right
it's
now.
Okay though. We'll just see.
Yeah.
Prayers to them.
Prayers to them. Shout out to the Young Money crew and prayers to them. But baby, yes,
it's been a loaded few days.
It has been, and what a way to kick off the Thanksgiving holiday by suing record labels.
Crazy.
And possibly suing the artist who dissed you, which is so cockasy to me. Like, that's just such a move.
It's like throwing something behind your hand. It's like you cannot get into a heavyweight match and start swinging, and then as soon as they swing back and rock your shit, you're like, oh wait.
Because Meek never sued.
And now
Drake
you want to throw in the towel? No,
never sued. He just kind of ate that up like, hey, I gotta eat this. Let me take it.
It is what it is. There was nothing he could have said that was gonna be bigger than back to back.
No,
and it's Drake. Yeah. So it's just like, just take your L. You giving out L's, bro. Just take this L, baby. It was a great record. I still listen to it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a diss record that's a club banger. Kendrick has a diss record that's a club banger. I remember Tupac, the hit 'em. It's so disrespectful, but that's like a classic song though. It's like a classic song. Even what's that song with not Oochie Wally Wally Oocha Bang Bang and Ether? Like those are like
No Vaseline. Like this rap battle thing. It goes back so far. Like it always stays on wax though. It's like just chill. I feel like Drake, just keep it player. Just keep it P. Just keep it P, baby. Like, all the stuff you doing, it's not necessary. Just keep it P.
Yeah.
And that's all I gotta say about it. Like, just keep it P.
Yeah.
You bigger than this. You better than that.
You are. Like, so, you're one of the top selling artists of the 2020s and of the 2000s. Like, just
like, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody, baby. You
take that L, take your year off, do some ghostwriting for other people, do some producing for the people on your OVO label, push your other artists, and not worry about this stuff. If I was on his team, that would be what I would be advising him. So hopefully he's not surrounded by yes men that are just telling him, yeah, do it, which he probably is, and that's probably why he's doing this lawsuit.
Absolutely.
But if that were me and I was on his team, that's what I would say.
All right. See, baby, now.
But other than that, I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, y'all. We want to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving.
Absolute.
Eat good. Eat great.
Find something to be thankful for.
Yes, be thankful.
Even if it's just
fellowship
one thing,
with
find
your
something
families.
to be thankful for.
Fellowship with your families. Eat good, eat great, sleep good, have fun, enjoy your time because we will. My family's coming in from Austin. I can't wait to see them. I love them so much. And I'm on ham duty, y'all. So I'm making the ham. And so I'm excited. My babies see their cousins. So it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. And we'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, but other than that, I think that's all we got. I'm C.
And I'm T.
Bye.
Bye.